bitch, I'm about to whoop your ass. Oh
No,
I can't say that.
At the end of the day,
We don't condone violence on my
we don't
homegirl's
condone.
couch.
hello, you guys. Welcome back to my homegirl's couch. We have missed all of you. This is, of course, your ultimate space for unfiltered, raw-ass, good-ass conversations. Of course, with your girl, Justice Franklin.
Shay motherfucking Lyriq, the illest city angel. What's up?
Stun. Taylor.
Asia Tsion.
Yes. I missed you, hoes. Oh my God.
It's been way too long.
It
We're
has.
finally out of January. It's been a long fucking year.
Fuck you, January.
For real. Why the fuck is January always so fucking long?
I don't know, but this January specifically has kicked my ass.
I don't
Who you
think even
telling?
January felt long. It felt long to you?
It felt so long. It
felt
never
short
ended.
till for me.
It's just now ending. Like,
It felt long.
it feel like it's still January. It don't even feel like February.
It was just yesterday, you know.
Felt way too long between the snow, all this
Yes.
shit. But Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the motherfucking Chiefs.
Three-peat. We're going to get it.
Yes.
But
Do y'all
before-
think it's written in the script?
It ain't no damn script.
Okay, first off, if people think it's written in the script, do you really think that all these teams come together and they're all just agreeing like, yeah, let's just give it to them again?
I see.
No.
I mean,
And I agree
That's not
to
happening.
pay this man, Patrick Mahomes, millions of dollars. What is he, the largest contract? Is he still the record
Ain't no
holder?
damn
But
500
listen,
billion.
million. I was like, damn.
Listen, how much do they pay him?
Enough.
Is he still the record holder for the largest or the highest paid?
No, I think
No.
somebody else got paid more after
Somebody
him.
else beat it.
Somebody else, yeah.
Yeah.
He did have a fat ass.
But I think it's other quarterbacks that
Why
got
is
paid
it
more
Juan
than Pat.
Soto?
My biggest thing is that I just can't come to terms with that they all just agree if it's played like this, it's scripted, that they all just agree that they're going to continue to allow the Chiefs win. For what?
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the world is just full of hating ass niggas. I ain't even gonna
We're the
hold you.
villains, and that's what happens.
And-
you really
'cause think about it.
everybody was rooting for Mahomes when he came
Yep.
in as a rookie. They loved him, and
They
now
build
they
you
wanna
up
see his
to-
downfall because he's winning.
Yeah, they build you up just to tear you down. And think about this too. I honestly think that what they accuse the Chiefs of being is what the fucking Patriots was.
I was
They
just
didn't
about to
have
say that.
that much smoke for the Patriots whatsoever. Who was caught cheating? You haven't even caught the Chiefs cheating. Like we ain't like
The refs
give me
cheat
one
for
play.
us. The refs.
But we the most penalized team in the league. Like, stop playing with me.
How much propaganda was put behind Tom Brady, though?
See, but that's the
How
problem.
much propaganda?
They
I'm
put so
pretty
much
sure I was
on
like
Tom
10.
Brady, though.
I didn't
But
watch
that's
no fucking
terrible.
football.
Team. It is, but I do think that
It's an agenda.
Script, but more so puppeteered situation.
Hotep Shay is coming. Hotep Shay is coming because guess what? They don't want to see a nice black man be the face of the fucking
I knew it was
league.
coming.
They don't want to see it. So they gaslighting all of y'all to think that everybody's fucking cheating for Mahomes. They ain't cheating for Mahomes 10. I ain't gonna say black ass because he ain't like
He's
Lamar or
beige.
nothing.
But you know,
But they ain't cheating for his
He's off black.
tan ass, the khaki colored Negro. They ain't rooting for him.
What are they
You
rooting for?
crazy?
then?
Huh?
What are they rooting for then?
Shit, they was really rooting for Josh Allen because think about it. They give all the smoke to Lamar Jackson and to Patrick Mahomes. Them motherfuckers fuck up once, then they just shit on the shoe. But then Josh Allen fuck up. I feel so bad. I hate, you know what I hate? Everybody likes to infantilize white men. They like to treat white men
Shay
like
got some shit
they
built
just
up,
so
y'all.
fragile and just so, I just feel so bad for him. Bitch, I don't. Fuck you, nigga. We going back to the Super Bowl, ho. Suck my dick.
Hold on a minute. Wait a minute.
This one went like 5 different directions.
You know where I got stuck on this conversation? Like I didn't hear shit else after.
Yeah.
Khaki colored Negro?
It was the shit on a shoe.
Yeah.
That is a phrase.
Shit on
Yeah.
Ain't nothing
Lyricist.
more
Shit on a
annoying
shoe.
than some shit on a shoe.
Yes.
True lyricist.
Like, God damn it, I done
Like
stepped in
Picasso.
some shoe, or my shoe done stepped in some shit.
Yeah. Facts. But think about it though. Like they treat them like they shit if they was the fuck up. Matter of fact, Lamar wasn't even the reason they lost in the playoffs. He wasn't even the reason. It was a white man that was the reason. But you think they blamed him? No. They blame Lamar because he's the leader of the team. Honestly, but then Josh Allen, they just like, oh, I just feel so bad for him. He deserves a ring. That nigga deserves to suck my dick. That's what he deserves.
Shay,
fuck him.
I didn't know you feel so spirited.
Black History Month.
Yeah, I really watch football and shit.
We are in Black History
It's
Month.
Black History Month.
Yeah.
Well, Trump says
So
that doesn't exist anymore.
Before it gets banned, before Black History Month gets banned, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want.
Oh yeah, I have this confession I gotta
What
get
is
off my
your
chest.
confession?
Okay, in high school, actually middle school, there was a Black Asian, Asian Asia. I was Asian. There's Black Asia because
But you're both.
I know, but back they pick and choose where it depends.
What they used to say.
But so they nicknamed me Chinka, and I thought it was cute. I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
Just walk around school.
Listen. Coming from a predominantly white neighborhood in suburban area,
You should let the motherfuckers
I
have it.
was friends with like a group of mixed girls, very basic energy type shit,
Mm-hmm.
and we all had nicknames around like our group, but it was like nicknames like we heard.
Yeah.
And so like one was like Twix. It's so bad.
Oh, our girl, I've been there
And then,
too.
like I was like Oreo, and it was like.
Oreo.
It was like innocence, but like we were like, where the Twix, the Oreo, the candy bar girl.
Oh my god, I used to do that
Extra.
cringy ass shit. Let's talk about some cringy shit you used to do in like middle school and high school. Cause
I used to perform Michael Jackson.
she said no,
Listen.
used to.
It's your old roommate's sister that I was like best friends with.
That is hilarious. I did some cringy ass shit growing
I
up.
did in middle school.
Oh my god.
In middle school, like when all our family got together and shit, they would turn on Michael Jackson and I would perform Michael Jackson songs and shit.
That's cute. That's not cringy.
No, because I used to go full out with the leg kick and the moonwalk and the facial expressions. Like, bro, I really thought I was Michael performing. Like,
I thought I was
your mom
Britney
got a video?
Spears.
huh?
Does your mom got a video?
Hell no, and I thank God from above.
No man, let me
She doesn't
tell
have a
you.
video.
Somebody's got
So
I used to want to be Tina Turner. I got a video of that.
So when I was young, my parents had me living in Salina, Kansas. I was the only black kid in my class in Salina, Kansas.
I
So
feel bad for you.
I
girl.
thought I was Britney Spears, girl. I used to dance like Britney Spears. Then they're like, nah, we gonna move our kid. We need to go somewhere more cultured. So they took me to Junction City, Kansas, and it was a culture shock because my parents let me go to the skating rink, and then they cut up. Oh my god, they cut off like half the skating rink and make it a dance floor. And I'm over there. I'm over there like Britney Spears pop locking, doing all that stuff. And some girl comes up to me, she's like, "We don't do that." And she taught me the heel toe that day, and my life has changed ever since.
Girl, I thought it was gonna be like twerk night at Skateland.
Hell no, my mama.
Twerk night at Skateland.
And girl, I thought I was about to go skate. I'm
My
like, where
mom
the
would
fuck
have
is the
busted my
skates?
ass.
Girl, everybody's shaking ass. I'm like in the 5th grade. I'm like, where's the skates, bitch? I need some skates.
That's how it was at my hometown too, at the skating rink.
But I did not know Junction City was ghetto.
Girl, hella ghetto. It's ghetto.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Yes.
You know what I think?
What?
It ain't a corner on this earth where you could go and niggas not be there and really like niggas some shit up. Really make some shit like, yeah, this is the hood now. When I learned that it was hood niggas in Alaska,
Oh my god.
In Alaska?
I was done. In Alaska. And they hood as fuck. And they listen to Kansas City rappers. Like how Kansas City people is with the Bay Area rappers. That's how they are with us.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alaska.
We love Alaska.
We love Alaska.
I don't see how they do it up there with all that snow and shit. But yeah, Alaska.
That is
Yeah.
I
dope.
always forget about Alaska. I'm not gonna lie.
That's such an interesting fact.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like I would not have thought.
I wonder, is there like a hood in like
I didn't know
places
niggas like the cold that much to be in Alaska. I ain't gonna lie.
Is there a hood in places like Utah? Like no one talks about Utah.
It might be. It
I'm
might be.
serious.
I ain't gonna lie. It would
Think about
surprise you. Like I remember something went viral. That was like, oh man, the YNs in Iowa. Everybody on TikTok was like, Iowa.
Hey.
My bad.
I'm from Iowa.
But I did. See
It's YNs there.
of like some cars spinning.
There are.
It's a like a black community there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
in Iowa.
Absolutely.
It is predominantly white, but there is a black community there. But like, so I graduated from Ankeny which is a suburb of Des Moines, and
What's it called?
Ankeny. They called us Skankeny.
Skankity is crazy.
Fuck Ankeny, by the way. And full offense to that. The city's trash. But Ankeny, I graduated with maybe 5 Black people in my class.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah.
Were they all friends?
No.
They did.
That's a good question.
We had a black group in my school.
Just wondering.
No.
We did.
Yes.
Was they the type of black dudes that low-key didn't like other black people? Like if somebody black would be like, what's
Like
up,
Uncle
man? I'm happy you here. They're like, this fucking guy. Like Drewski said, like this fucking guy. Dude, what the fuck?
I've never seen that clip with me.
Like what? I came across black people like that. I'm like, oh my God, like in school.
What kind of people? Tell me.
Like you'll be in a predominantly white area.
Yeah.
And then you'll see another black person be like, oh my God, I'm so happy it's another black person. And they'll just be like, I don't know what that means, but we're diverse around here. Just because,
like that.
Girl, I went to school in Maryville.
In Maryville?
And I worked at a company where it was only one other black person. I was the only black woman there.
That.
Yeah, girl.
That is so interesting. I didn't
Girl,
know
look, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I say this all the time. All skin folk ain't kin folk.
That's true. That's true. They got some.
skin
What's
folk
that?
ain't
Uncle
kin folk.
Ruckus? Is that his name?
Yes,
There's some Uncle
it's a bunch
Ruckus
of
out
Uncle
here.
Ruckuses. Oh my God, I met a couple of them. Ain't gonna lie.
Yep.
And two, the ones that they call milkman, I look at them as Uncle Ruckuses too.
Milkman.
Yes.
Who is Milkman?
They only date white bitches.
I've never heard that terminology.
Oh,
Do we forget
shit.
Taylor's right here?
Has anybody heard that terminology before? I
you know what? I take it
But
to the
y'all want to
chin
know
because
something funny?
at the end
This
of the
is
day,
why
they talk
this
about
why I
white
fuck
people,
with
but I'm
Taylor.
not that white person.
Yeah.
This is why I fuck with Taylor though, y'all.
I love
Taylor
white
know what a
people,
milkman
first of
is,
all. I
and she
love
don't fuck
every
with
person of
milkmen.
color.
You're
Look,
white.
Taylor don't fuck with milkman, okay?
I will
So
say,
if you're a milkman,
open
fuck
up
ya.
a conversation. Yeah, somebody who is white and who dates black men, one of the first questions I always ask is, do you only date white women, or have you ever dated a black woman?
That's a good
That's a
question to
question
ask.
you ask somebody?
Yeah, because if
Yes.
they come back and they tell me that they don't date black women, we are done. Because if you don't respect black women and you are a black man, how the fuck am I going to expect for you to respect me?
Clock
That
it.
is a question
That's why I
you
fuck with her.
ask.
Fuck yeah, I do.
I love that.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
I
That
think
is
that's a
definitely
good question.
We
to
don't do
ask.
the isms and the phobics
I'm
around
never
here.
gonna be with a man that's gonna hate on the women of his own race.
That is such like an in-depth question to think about.
I love that she
Yes.
asked that question.
You.
I
is
think that's a
great.
great. You know what? An ally. Talk about a fucking ally.
That's what I-
Look, and I don't say that often.
Girl.
I don't say that often, but one white person that I fuck with that I feel like is an ally is Taylor.
Thank
Like,
you.
I don't question her not one bit. All you other
appreciate
bitches though, I can't speak for y'all.
I remember when we first met and you were like, I'm gonna be real honest. I don't trust white people. I was like, that's cool.
I did.
That's cool. We're gonna work towards
Y'all
it.
crazy. What?
Yeah, and it's nothing personal. I ain't even gonna lie. It might sound personal.
I mean, I didn't take it personal because when she says that, she's not talking about me specifically. I've never done anything to her at
Yeah,
that point. You know what I
shit.
mean? So it's like, I know
Okay,
she's
she's
been
been
my
nothing but
life
great.
experience was definitely different than what I thought life was, because I didn't think that was a real thing that people addressed first. Like, what?
I love that. You just gotta get the
I
shit
love
out
that
there.
for
you should
me,
get
but
into the
like-
nitties and the gritties
No, but seriously,
early.
I didn't realize how much of a privilege that was for me to an extent, to like not have to like be in, and that's just like me being like just
I'm
really
confused.
taking this in.
You mean like ask? Wait, what?
Like in
Like
my
mixed?
in my
Because
life,
you mixed,
no, my
or-
life experience, just like where like I was, or like maybe it was just I don't know. I was naive and blocked out to some of the things that I was experiencing because I mean,
Are you talking about racism?
yeah, what she's saying is like that's like y'all's first question, first thought.
I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. I'm really taken aback for a second.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's because
Because I would have never thought as a woman that would be your first question.
I mean,
Okay,
I
it's
like
not
that as
I'm
the first question.
First DMing them and be like, hey, right out the gate.
Yeah, not like the
there's a
first question, but if y'all
conversation.
talking,
No, of course not like first question like that, not literally like that, but I mean like when it comes down to like whether you gonna take them serious or not.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
I
you're
asked the
saying
same
a
thing.
deal
Like, how
breaker?
many dark skinned girls do you like?
That's
Is this
because
really
people
what,
be
what you
fetishing
like?
over that type of shit.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, you gotta think about it like this: like from somebody who is dark skinned and who's been called ugly your whole fucking life just because you're dark skinned and shit. Like, I don't want to be the first dark skinned bitch you talk to either. You're not about to treat me like a fucking like
Experiment.
this is new for me. Yeah, like this is new for me. No. Like
I've never
coming
been
from,
racist
so I
before.
get why she says that, because it is coming from a place of there are specific black men that only date white women, and if you ask them why they only date white women, they'll only give you reasons why they don't like black women. It don't even be why they like white women, so it ain't even like they really like white women.
And what's
they just want to
crazy-
feel like white men.
What about
Honestly.
what about the black men that date white women that want to look like black women?
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
they in the same boat. You're sick.
That makes no sense to me.
It don't. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them black women fit in there too when they like them wiggers.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They want their man to look like
sorry,
Travis
I haven't
Kelce
heard
or
that
Channing
terminology.
Tatum.
Literally the fact that we started this motherfucking episode with I thought Justice was gonna get canceled.
I mean, she's just saying what everybody's thinking. Let's be real.
Yeah, period. Like, cause it's the same thing. Like, I feel like if you like the blackness aesthetic, but not on black people.
Exactly.
That's a
Crazy
good point.
work.
What white woman would classify as a
Blackfish.
The Kardashians.
I don't even think I wouldn't say
I
the
think they look
Kardashians.
true to their race though.
I do
Armenian
too.
women.
I would say what's
Ain't there Armenian?
Alabama Barker.
yeah, Alabama Barker.
And she's been in
She's now
she's been in there. Yeah, Alabama Barker.
Yeah.
she's that little fishy. I think I lost that seat. She's a cute girl. She's a cute
She's
girl.
cute girl.
She's a
Yeah,
cute
but
girl.
Hey, I love her.
in 5 years,
I
watch
think
how
she's
she
hilarious.
changed.
She's on Wild and Out.
Oh,
Valentine.
Valentina.
Justina.
Yes.
Is that her name?
I've met her before.
Justina Valentine. That's her
Is she
name.
nice?
She's great. I loved her. I met her in
I'm saying
Lawrence.
I love her on Wild and Out.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
No offense, girl, but on the topic, that is
You think so?
her.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't never paid attention.
Hell
to
yeah.
that.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, maybe not as bad.
Everybody knows.
But you know what? I do know an Asian. I do know an Asian that does that real good. Now that I'm looking at Asia.
What they say? Brother on my arm, no brother on your
brother on my
arm.
arm, no brother on your
A
arm.
white woman is really like just been like blatant
I know how to
with
fight.
it, and it
I
may be.
have. I know of multiple white women.
Is it fair if they grew up in the culture? Because we were talking about
What the
That's
fuck
what
is
I was
growing
about
up
to
in
say.
the no?
about Paul Wall beforehand.
Paul Wall, fine.
Paul Wall did.
Yeah, and look at Fat Joe now calling people broke niggas.
But Paul Wall did
I
an interview.
I do give Paul Wall. I feel like if you're respectful with it, then nobody gives a fuck. If you come in trying to call us niggas and think you supposed to, you're a white person or
Coming
a
in with the
non-black
knowledge
person
and
doing
respect
black
of-
shit, you're supposed to be amplified. No.
I would say I agree with Eastside. Like I do think there are some people that grew up in the culture
Yeah,
that should be given
but
the benefit
they'll
of the
think
doubt,
that
but
they
it's like,
black.
to what extent?
Yeah, because they'll
Because
say,
at
I'm
the-
blacker than you. And they be like, bitch, I'm about to whoop your ass. Oh,
No,
I can't say
at
that.
the end of the day,
I
We
can't
don't
say that.
condone violence on my
we don't
homegirl's
condone.
couch.
Yeah, we don't condone violence. But
no,
it's just like,
listen.
baby, you could never.
We also had black people that grew up in our Mexican culture that
And they not Mexicans.
Okay, but first
they grew
off,
up in that culture, so they're like.
So they come around, what's up, Holmes?
but correct me if I'm
Bro,
wrong.
they
I
need
feel like-
help.
But if we have no problem with it, then it's like.
Don't come for me all for what I'm
Shit.
about to say because I'm white. But I feel like black people are the chameleons because they kind of fit in anywhere.
Ooh,
I can see that.
You bring
Cause
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I be at the
that is a wonderfully said point. I've never thought.
I
of
be
like
at the
that.
parties and
Taylor.
shit. I love, and you know what? I love Mexicans. Shit, I grew up with Mexicans. But guess what? I'm still a nigga at heart. I'm still my black ass me. Like I honestly feel like you could grow up around some shit and it still not be your culture.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna say. Yes, it may be your culture, but at the end of the night, at the end of the day, you go home and you have a standard of the way you are.
They don't talk like that around their mamas.
Your mama is not over here.
That's a good point.
There are some that
too,
do. Yeah.
And even just to go to that point, because I grew up around Mexicans who grew up around the black community. Bro, they still Mexican at the end of the day. Like they still eat menudo on fucking Sundays.
Not the real ones know about menudo.
Christmas
but
Eve.
Listen, how do you know
Christmas
about
Eve
menudo?
is the Christmas
Only the
day.
real ones know about menudo.
Yes,
Only
look.
the real ones know about menudo.
Come on with it.
Menudo is a little hidden Mexican, like.
I
Yes,
know what menudo
like-
is. I've had it.
You know, like I feel like shit. You could be around some shit all you want to, and I feel like to a certain extent it will have a like influence on you. But at the end of the day, the motherfuckers they be like, "Oh, I'm blacker than you because I grew up in the black community." No, baby,
Yeah.
this shit is in me. Like
because
it's in me.
I'm gonna say this.
This is some shit that you're just around. Had you grew up in the suburbs, you wouldn't be like that. Had I grew up in the suburbs, I would still be me. Would some shit be a little different? Yeah. But for the most part, I still know who Frankie Beverly is at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, because I will say that I have experienced for myself personally.
Yeah.
I went to school in a predominantly white, town. It was the suburbs for sure. We called it up north. Mm-hmm. About as up north as before Excelsior. It was Liberty.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I mean, it was like real up north. Mm-hmm. And we had a nice volume of black people, but definitely we had a black group, and then we had like the athletes and stuff like that. But I promise you, like as myself, I had moments where like I resonated with my black counterparts in high school, and I would hang around the black crowd. And then there were times that like when I was in, a class or like out and about where I was like on the volleyball team or something like that, I hung out with, a different group of people. And not that I'm like, I like am who I am with, different aspects of who I am like out there. Like, oh, I'm going to pretend to be white. It was really because I was resonating with both parts, kind of like just testing them out. But as an African-American woman, I should say biracial woman, I do identify more black than I do white, but there were definitely moments in high school where I was very well, put together. I wasn't just doing extra shit. Not that, you know what I mean? But but then there was times like I'd go home or like my parties or my barbecues with my family and stuff like that. It would feel very natural and very relaxed. Like I definitely, just being honest and an adult about listening to this conversation, there were moments that I seen myself playing both parts of within myself. So Shay is right. It's not so much the culture, because at the end of the day, you go home and who you're surrounded with, like you still got like a little bond and attachment there. So.
For sure.
I know that struggle. I don't know. I gotta choose what side I'm on every other day.
And I feel like it shouldn't even be.
And
a
I gotta
thing of
clarify
choosing.
all the time.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like it shouldn't be a thing of like choosing. You are what you are,
Mm-hmm.
And only thing I say is, if you really in this black shit, stand in it. Like really be in it. Cause shit, when shit get ugly, I can't change who the fuck I am and shit. Fat Joe and Paul Wall and them, they could change. They could go today and be like, oh, that's not. Look at Bubba Sparks. Look at MGK. Look at all these other motherfuckers who, came to say that they're of the culture and shit. But then when it's all said and done, they go back to Miley Cyrus. They go back to what it is that they feel more comfortable being or what they feel is more beneficial. Whatever is beneficial at the moment, okay. But like Fat Joe and all that, I ain't gonna lie, for a long time I thought Fat Joe was just bald and light skinned. I didn't even know that he didn't consider himself like black. Like
He doesn't.
Girl, that's what I was saying. Like
I think so.
we got high yellow black people all the time, even in my family, So I didn't see it as he wasn't black because he was high yellow. I never seen the motherfucker's hair. Shit, he was always bald. But even look at it like this. Everybody that's black in America also isn't African American. You got Jamaicans, you got Nigerians, people from Ghana who assimilate to what the fuck is going on in black culture. But that doesn't mean that they're
like
necessarily of that. They don't go home to their mama like speaking how, they go home, Watagwan, to their mama now. And they go home speaking patois or whatever to their parents.
Shay, what was it? They said,
When they go to family events, they turning on fucking Watagwan. They turning on Bob Marley. They turning on fucking, what's his name? Vibes Cartel. They ain't turning on Scarface.
Have you messed with a Jamaican bitch?
I'd rather not go there. But yeah, like,
this bitch is on the topic of a Jamaican.
Just think about it though. Like, a lot of them motherfuckers, like, they be black, but they not necessarily of Black American culture. They mama ain't fixing no cornbread with no greens and shit with the macaroni and the roast and all that. They mama making red snapper with rice and peas with oxtail.
So going off of that, and I know me and you have had this conversation before, but something that I watched this on a podcast once, and one of the questions was, do you prefer being called African American or Black American? And I've asked this to a couple of my friends, and some people have said that they prefer being called Black American because they've never been to Africa. They've never set foot there. They don't resonate with Africa. They're from America, but they're Black. And so they would prefer to be Black American rather than African American.
Yeah, because I do think that's a case by case like thing. Because me, you could call me either one. I'm both. Like, because how I feel is this Black shit runs deep, and it's shit. There's nowhere where you could go and us not be there. And civilization started in Africa, so I'm not the type of person that'll be like, I don't resonate with Africans. Because if you look at a lot of the shit that Africans do, it is very similar to what the fuck we do.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly feel like we're connected, and that's okay. Because I can't lie. If I see a Nigerian right now, I wouldn't know that they was Nigerian unless they told me. If they have like a Black American accent, like, I wouldn't know unless you told me. So, and then seeing like how they operate and things like that, it is pretty similar. Are we different? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we've been here for like 400, damn near 500 years. So I get both sides.
Yeah.
Me, it doesn't matter much whether I'm called African American or Black American.
I have a question just thinking about that thing. Because shit, I ain't never, I don't know, y'all got some real good in-depth questions, because I ain't never had to deal with Black American, African American. Like, I didn't know that was a freaking thing. But I've always, I do know that they made it a thing to put like multi or one or two.
Thank God.
voices.
This made me mad. I had to choose one.
Listen.
Any, mini, money, mo.
Listen, hold
You
on.
don't have to.
I'm about to, hold on. Because they've listed multi-races, but not like, I've never seen words like Black American or African American. But like listening to that, that's a really deep ass question, because are you from Africa or are you Black? Like, why wouldn't you consider yourself African American? But like, how do y'all think that the Hispanic people here in America feel now? Like, well, I ain't never heard, like, is there a second option for them to be considered, or are they just Hispanic?
Well, I mean, to be honest,
I
here
talked
in
to
the
some
United States,
Mexican Americans.
Mexican Americans, but that's from their state to America. So why isn't? Like,
Yeah, but they American.
I feel like in the United States, Hispanic people.
No, they Mexican Americans. Like, I ain't gonna lie. How it is for, I ain't gonna lie, it fucked me up when I realized like a lot of Mexicans that's born in America is similar to African Americans. Like, they own subgenre too. They nothing like the Mexicans that you see in Mexico. Like, if you ever watched Selena and she was like, and the daddy was like, we too Mexican for the Americans.
Spanish. She didn't sing in Spanish,
and
at
we
first,
too
so she had to learn how
American for the Mexicans. Like, we our own thing. That's kind of how it is for, Black Americans. Like, yeah, we not from Africa whatsoever. Like, they not from Mexico whatsoever. But they got some ties there.
I feel like in the United States, a lot of people assume that Hispanic people are automatically just from Mexico.
Yeah,
thank you for saying that, because
they think every Asian is Chinese.
That'd be pissing me straight off.
I mean, I understand there's a majority, but what is the actuality of the majority? Because that's where my brain was. Taylor was. Why is it just Mexican people being highlighted as the immigrants? I know a couple African motherfuckers over here.
There's some Haitians in this motherfucker.
Man.
Look,
I know a couple Africans.
I ain't gonna lie, but look.
But
I just think that's because that's what.
That is literally only Mexican people are being highlighted.
Because
that's what
from the border. They could come from the border, but then too, you got
South
Salvadorians,
Jamaican.
Guatemalans,
Or
like
how about the celebrities that are in here from Canada?
Drake.
There's
Take that nigga
not
visa
getting
now.
deported.
so many different levels of immigration, but we are singling out as a nation.
Mexicans.
I'm
It
gonna
is
get real
fucked up.
political for
Yeah.
y'all.
I ain't gonna
As a
lie, they
nation,
started fucking with Haitians though.
We are singling out Hispanic
Haitians
people,
get it bad. I ain't gonna lie.
honestly,
'Cause that has a
people
lot-
of,
They said the
that-
Haitians was
that
eating the
descent
dogs.
or appearance. Like we don't see motherfuckers going, oh, ISIS here for the Africans.
It's all
over here in
because
the
of-
apartment
Because
doing
I think
such
it's
and
because
such.
of Black Americans.
Okay, so again, back to my first question: Does Hispanic
Racist.
people do y'all like to be called Hispanic,
Yeah.
Mexican American,
Or Latino.
You feel where I'm going with this?
No. So yeah, we all get grouped together the same way. But as far as like the immigration stuff, you're exactly right that it's like it seems like it's just going for Mexicans, but
Yeah.
it's across the board, all those southern countries.
But
like,
we're not highlighting that.
there was 15
That's
people
unfair.
from KCK that they got deported back to Ecuador, so they weren't even from Mexico. Like it was deeper,
Yeah.
you know. So it's everybody, but it's other countries overseas too that they're here and they just don't talk about it. It's easy.
They
to
don't.
They only highlight
do the southern.
As a
Oh,
nation,
Mexico.
we're bullying
Yeah.
one race. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
One nationality.
Yeah.
I mean, history repeats itself, does it not?
It does, and it's fucked up. Like that's why I don't fuck with Trump supporters or any white supremacist group. Like you could kiss my ass and suck a big one. Because I ain't gonna lie, like seeing history repeat itself in real time is really heartbreaking.
Girl, when I
And
saw
then-
Elon Musk go,
And then
My
they tried to
mouth straight
gaslight
dropped.
us. They tried to gaslight us
doing
into
it.
saying that that's not what it was.
I'm
Can
talking
go a
about
long
Elon
way.
Musk, all right?
But they tried to gaslight us into saying that he's just autistic. Don't do autistic people
Wow.
like that.
That's what they tried to do?
Yeah, they said he was autistic, so it didn't come out
I
right.
heard that they were like, it's a Roman salute.
Some
Well, that bitch ain't Roman.
Yeah.
That bitch ain't Roman.
That's no Roman
I don't even
salute.
like calling him
That's
African
Hitler.
because he's a colonizer there. Like, why would, matter of fact, a South African white man, I'ma automatically think you racist any fucking way. Yeah, you did the Nazi salute. You're a South African white man. I'm
South
sorry.
Africans are very racist.
Bro, they still got
I
a
have learned
caste
that.
system there.
South Africans are still in a very segregated.
I need to check my ancestry test and see it. I'm about to go look at that right now.
it's
I
okay.
could have
I'm
sworn
pretty
it
sure.
said South African on that bitch.
But it's
you?
probably
Hold
the
up.
black Zulu South African girl. It ain't
Girl,
the
I don't know.
It ain't the colonizers that
I
Do
came
you
from
think
like
you could be racist to your own race?
Yes.
you could be prejudiced to your own race.
Can black people
It's
be?
It's a difference
Racist.
between
Difference in
races and prejudice.
Can black people be racist? Is that what you said?
I don't. I say no.
Yeah,
Reason why I
everybody
say
can
no.
be racist.
I'm gonna tell you why. Can we be prejudiced as fuck and be harmful to other like groups? Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. But the difference between racism is that you need a certain type of system. You need the type of power to be racist. You know, if you people don't know the difference
Why did I
between
bring
being
this up?
prejudiced and racist. They think it's interchangeable.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Because I've seen
racism stems from hate, like a pure hatred.
Yeah, but that's prejudice.
Yeah.
Racism has
Well,
a
I mean, there's
system
hatred
behind it.
underlying
Like, damn near the
below
same
all of it. but I
No,
would
it's
definitely
not.
agree.
That's why I'm trying to tell y'all. It's
Every
not the
race
same
can be
thing.
racist.
I get what you're saying, Shay.
They're
For
not
real.
damn near the same thing. They come
I
from the
might be
same
ignorant
tree,
to
but
saying
then
that.
they're two different things.
Okay.
Racism, you have a system behind it. If a fucking white woman who's poor as fuck was to go to a rich black man and be like, oh, that motherfucker raped me, the system is going to believe that fucking white lady. That is racism.
Yep.
Prejudice is when a black person is like, ugh, look at that motherfucking, what they call you?
Chinka.
That is prejudice. Matter of
you
fact,
have a distaste for.
yes. And
Prejudice
being
is like a
prejudiced is
distaste.
being like, I don't trust them Mexicans. I won't go over there. I don't fuck with Mexicans.
Okay.
But
Okay.
racism,
I got educated.
So it's the system that makes it
Yes.
a.
yes. Like racist, I feel like you have to have some type of hierarchy.
Absolutely.
Like you can't be like, for example, let's give a different example from black and white.
yeah.
If a let's say a Hispanic lady was to say, oh my God, like this white man is doing this to me, they're going to believe that white man.
Mm-hmm.
But then let's say it came out that she was lying. That would be prejudice because they didn't believe her in the first fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
She just said that because it was a white man and I don't fucking like a white man. So I'm going to just say that he did this. But the system believed him any fucking way and let him go anyways, even though that she was fucking lying.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's a difference between being racist and being prejudiced. Is black people prejudiced? Oh my God. Yes.
Oh,
Against
absolutely.
even other black people. Oh my God. Who y'all think was calling me burnt and ugly and shit?
I'm
Black
just saying,
people.
you brought up some great points. I was just educated a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
You served the fuck out
yeah, good points.
snaps for Shay.
Yes.
of me. Because I didn't know. I thought prejudice and race was the same.
No,
I'm sorry. I feel like I got real
So I
passionate.
knew she was
Let me
gonna
sit
say
back.
Yeah, you got
She was
it.
preaching.
In a
Yeah.
respectful way, because I have a conflict with it, but like I understand what you're saying because in that like teeters that line of like classless or racist because there's definitely a group of classy African American people that are prejudiced towards ghetto.
Mm-hmm. Look at Jackie Jill.
Because it literally was just on Netflix's Wax Rich is like plain as day, was like blatant as fuck. Like we're of class. I'm not gonna intertwine myself with the ghetto of the African
Classes as fuck. Yeah.
I don't like. I get prejudice or like, is it classism?
It's both. Prejudice is more of a
Because it's kind of systematic.
Blatant.
I feel like that's system. It's systematic.
It's more of
within
a
itself.
blanket.
So would it be considered classism, making it a system? Because African American people with class will like shit on ghetto African Americans per
do.
se, or like for a lack of better words, like that. And it's a system to like keep the the
it is.
rich African American rich and the ghetto.
Yep.
As fucked up as it sounds.
And it's still like, a system at the end of the day. But the specific thing of racism is, I feel like, is like prejudice can be anything. If you don't like gay people, that's prejudice. If you don't like women, that's prejudice. Racism is a specific niche that's for, I am of the dominant society and I am going to oppress those who are not of the dominant society.
Key motherfucking word.
Yes.
To be honest, like throughout all of this, so what I keep coming back to is like the United States was literally built off of it.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes, it was.
And it shows today with
Yep.
the Hispanics being deported.
Yep.
And saying that Haitians eat dogs. Like, what the fuck was that about? Like, everybody keep moving past that. Like,
I've been told
them
I
people-
ate dogs
ain't
my
never
whole life.
heard of them eat no fucking dog.
What'd you say?
I've been told I ate dogs my whole life. Welcome to the club, girl.
Terrible. I ain't gonna lie.
Cats, dogs,
Prejudice.
birds, crickets,
Prejudice. That's fucked up.
shit that moves, shit that has eyeballs.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay,
I know
hold up,
exactly
though.
what she's talking about. And then they probably thought she was Chinese too.
I used to
That's the
live
fucked up part.
with my
all the
really good
time.
friend Linda. Shout out Linda. She is Laotian, and I really
God
it's
damn.
an Asian.
It's a part
culture.
of Asian culture from Laos.
Yep. And I didn't have a lot of knowledge about
Asia.
Laotian culture when I moved in with
I ain't never
Linda.
heard that.
And Linda used to make chicken feet, and they would like this, and she would like fry them or do whatever the fuck she did.
I've seen chicken feet.
And
for
then she
sale
would
at
put them
Walmart.
in the microwave for later and save them. And my high ass would go into the microwave thinking I'm gonna cook myself
Taylor,
something
no.
cool. And I see these fucking chicken feet. I'm like, Linda, this gotta stop. You either gotta eat them or store them in the fridge. Don't
You know what's
put them in
crazy?
the microwave.
And that's why I feel like we're just all connected, because you know how they say, and you know what's crazy that you said like you got in your ancestry South African.
Oh no, I don't. I looked. I just wanted to make
Okay.
sure it's not
South
in there.
Africans Asians come from South Africans.
What?
The San people, SAN people, that they
South
the ones who
African?
created. No, they the ones who they call the San people. They the ones who migrated out of Africa and went to Asia. And if you look at them, you be like, damn, they look just like Asian people with like afros. They do. And so,
Never seen them.
Me either.
but you know what's so crazy though? In the country, they eat chicken feet too.
They do.
Man, it was
Southern black
the
folks
chicken
eat
feet
chicken
is
feet.
just what got me, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen
I
chicken
ate some
feet for sale
crazy.
at Walmart, though.
Yeah.
I ain't never thought about cooking.
my
Listen,
brother,
I'm not
my
gonna
brother
lie to
tore
you.
that shit up.
You're high. You're about to go put something in the microwave. You're
you just see
Motherfucking
feet.
chicken feet.
I mean,
right by me.
I'm not gonna lie. I've ate some interesting
What
things.
have you ate?
Just things with.
What's the most interesting thing you've eaten?
I mean, I've ate some kind of fish with the eyes still on it before, but I didn't realize I was doing that.
bad.
No, I'm trying to think. I'm sure.
Jamaican people eat that.
Yeah, I was about to
they
say.
think that's like high class.
Yeah, you eat the eyes and
I
all
cook
of
the
it.
whole
Africans
fish,
too.
not the
Yeah.
scraps. Like it's
Yeah.
very fancy.
I mean,
If I can
Shit.
tell, nope, I can't see the face.
Oh yeah, the
Honestly, half-
it's the whole fish.
I know. I will say half the stuff I've probably have had. Like I don't know exactly what it was because my mama knew better not to tell me, but I was fucking it up. That's all I know.
Cow tongue or something.
I ain't eat no fucking cow tongue. I'm talking about Asian food. I know
Girl,
we don't eat no
probably
cow.
some cow tongue. You don't know.
What country does cow tongue come from? Because I think Hispanic people eat cow tongue.
I
It's
never
called,
ate no cow tongue.
What is it? Tripe?
Lingua.
Lingua? So what is tripe?
Yeah.
Chitlins?
Yeah.
But from a
fucking
cow.
No, it's hog maws. It's hog maws.
Hog maws.
It's hog
I used to fuck
maws.
some when I used to eat pork. I used to fuck up the hog maws, the ham hocks, the chitlins, the pig feet,
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken,
the tail. I will fuck it up.
I can make the shit out of some hog maws.
See?
That's crazy.
And that's why I fuck with y'all. That's why I fuck with y'all. I used to fuck up menudo on a Sunday. Oh,
Menudo is so good.
with some lime and the harmony. Oh, God be with me. That shit used to do it. Shout out to Gina, baby. I love you. Gina. Nobody can
Who's
make.
Gina?
That's the mother, the matriarch of the Mexican family I grew up with. Shout out Sam and Gina. Shout out them.
So,
They're my babies.
Shay, I got a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Who do you think is more toxic, men or women?
Man, look, don't even get me started.
I have a different opinion on that.
I feel like men are way more toxic. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause if a man was to just be with a woman like they wanted, like a woman wants them to be, and just be, just in a relationship, everything could just be okay. But men gotta, and I ain't even gonna say it's all men, but men just gotta like cheat. And have different kids the same age and all types of other shit. Like
Open the gate.
Because how the fuck did we go there?
they like to lie. They like to lie
That's
and
toxic.
manipulate and all that other shit.
I feel like
and then come back and be like, but baby, it's always just you.
I think it's honestly pretty equal. Women just kind of get away with it a little bit.
no. I
You
think
think so?
women are way more toxic than men, and this is why I say that because women are way more calculated about it. We're not not even just get away with it because women are smarter.
Women get away with it. Women
No.
cheat.
But if a woman was
Women
really
cheat.
happy with her
We get
man,
away
would she be
with
doing
it.
all of
Women
that?
are better at cheating than
We're
men.
better at it. We're smarter than men. Sorry, guys.
Just because we
Wait a
smarter don't
minute.
mean we more toxic.
Wait a
I think
minute.
women are
y'all
more
saying
toxic.
that
Being
women
toxic
are-
is being pent to being low vibrational. If we in a good place of, I'm so happy with my man or whatever.
Okay, yeah, she got a
This
point.
is a male-centered world. Like this is a male-centered world. If a man wants to treat a woman right and she's happy and he's happy,
Yeah.
things are great.
That's why they say
True.
happy wife.
Men are definitely
happy
more
life.
toxic than women.
Hello.
And I do agree with that statement.
Thank you.
I do 100%.
I just think they are in different
They're
ways.
very calculated. They test the waters.
I think men don't give a
Open the
fuck
floodgates.
to be calculated because they're
They
messy
see how
with
much
it.
They can get
Men are
away
messy.
with.
See,
or-
Esai, we
men
not
at the
asking you.
Men are messier.
I think they just don't give a fuck. It's that simple. And
Men
I'm not
are
gonna,
just.
can we make a disclaimer?
Just
We're not
'cause
talking
they-
about all
just
men.
they
though.
stupid and we smarter don't mean that we more toxic. No,
I do think men are more toxic.
I think they're more toxic.
I
They want to be baby, but like
be
women,
honest,
They wanna
like,
be the
you see
center.
what You get everybody knows.
Can
a
I-
woman wants to just provide and give.
Oh my
and
God.
be a
have always
caregiver
been
and love.
toxic.
Men
but
try
this-
to men.
They be jealous of
I'm
their
gonna.
own kids.
They're not gonna agree with me when I say this.
I just feel like our generation as a
Bro,
whole.
I've seen people in relationships where they be like, they giving a man like all they can, but let's say they just had a baby. Niggas be jealous of the fucking baby. All you do is take care of that fucking baby. Like, when you gonna give me some time? Boy, fuck you. My titties is leaking and they sore. And my coochie ripped to my asshole. Boy, fuck you.
I would say, I just
Stop,
think in
Shay.
general,
What the fuck?
as a whole, our generation,
Y'all know I'm right.
our generation is toxic as fuck.
Ooh.
It's not even just about men and women for me. It's just our
Generational.
generation is toxic as hell. That's why dating sucks. That's why all of this shit sucks when it comes to that, because our generation is just toxic.
I
Yeah.
do see that.
I do see that. And a part of the blame of that, I ain't gonna lie, is the city girls. They part of the blame. Me as an adult, I kind of see it.
hell yeah.
Every bitch think they supposed to get a Chanel bag just because they fucking with a dude. Like,
I do think social media.
Yeah,
bitches,
social media
social media
definitely-
in general did ruin the culture. It did.
yeah, because
Unless
they'll
it
be
did.
like, because them be the same bitches that'll be like, all men cheat, but I got a Chanel bag. You be like, girl, stand up.
She's gonna sit here and be like, I don't think so.
Actually, no. I'm about to say I have opposing view only because I'm not trying to sound like no pick me, but I'm gonna be real here. I say the reason why I said women are more toxic is because I think men are more careless. They just don't give a fuck, and they're loud with it. They're loud with their disrespect. Some of them are pretty loud with their intentions by what their actions. Us women, this is what makes us toxic. We are blindsided by all that shit. I'm not gonna say we.
You just proved our point.
But what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is a man will, he will straight up be what he is through his actions, if not through his actions, through his words.
Women want to fix him.
Women want to fix it. Women don't want to listen. Women don't want to pay attention to the man's actions, and that makes them just as toxic.
So they
a
just ain't shit off the bat. So they all like just ain't shit.
Some
off
of
the
them
bat.
they're way more. And if a woman wants to be ain't shit, what's she gonna do? She gonna be way calculated and she's gonna be quiet about it.
But the men was ain't shit first.
But
listen,
not
I'ma
necessarily.
say this. Maybe that is just our selection.
not just the selection, just in
maybe our
general.
selection of men, because these problems for women are not the same as another woman's problem with the man. Period.
Nah, fuck that.
It could be, this nigga is toxic because he does this whoop too. Because like that was a very personal experience. I feel like you've dealt with a man.
I mean,
That may
I've
not
smoked
be
a
the
lot of
same
people.
experience that a woman has with a man.
Well, yeah,
That's not on that type of time.
because we can't say all men cheat either.
And that's why I just feel like
all
it's
I don't
women
think
not-
all men cheat.
No,
I don't
Hell
think that's just the man you're choosing to like understand and deal with. So
But what
it
I'm
could be like you're just attracted to a very, very just toxic person.
Yeah, but you
fuck
also,
that,
but
'cause I didn't
but-
ask for this shit
but
to
I'm-
happen to me. I didn't ask for this shit here.
If you're gonna date,
if you're attracted to toxic, you're toxic.
But like it
You
could be just like
attract
the toxic
what you
sex,
are.
not the toxic, like just like
Girl.
that's just the man you're choosing to deal yourself. But
No,
But that makes you
I don't agree.
toxic.
God damn it. No. Cause you can't no.
you are
God damn it, no.
deal with that though, because I promise
Cause
you,
men will
I'm gonna
lie.
go- listen,
They put on their good shoes and they'll
lie,
put on their good
right,
face.
right,
And then when shit is good and you let your wall down,
Okay.
and shit is gravy,
okay.
they'll come in like the
And
motherfucking
shit on
wolf
you.
and just shit on you. Like
Shit all over you.
and show you
Because
their real
like
self.
you like to deal yourself with niggas that are good and manipulative like that.
We don't know it at first.
Yeah, you don't know that at first.
There's definitely telltale signs.
And that's what I'm.
There's
But that's my point. But that's my point.
That makes you attracted to tox. Is
That
dumb.
all, but if you can but that also good with her point. If you are going for these toxic men, like
You
you,
are
said, there are
toxic.
nuggets that
I wasn't-
obviously.
But men could go for
portray-
toxic women too.
But okay, but what we're talking about though is
Yeah,
that
they can.
if you are going for toxic men, therefore you are more than likely probably toxic yourself.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
So I don't think
Bitch,
it's
I'm
a
not
question.
toxic.
I think there's men that are toxic and there's women that are toxic, but it's not a question to who is more toxic. It's
Shay,
just
you
like,
are toxic
I feel
too,
attacked.
girl.
I feel attacked.
men and women, like they could both be toxic. It's just like, are you attracted to toxic people? Are you not attracted to toxic people? I think should be the question.
Nah. I feel like a
Toxic is
lot of
toxic.
motherfuckers don't show their true selves until shit hits the fan. When shit hits the fan, that's when shit gets real.
Yeah.
Cause I thought this nigga was a good ass daddy. Before shit, when I started growing and spreading, that's when shit got real.
Yeah.
I was like, well, goddamn.
So it's gotta be a personal experience.
Yeah. Look,
What happened?
not I done took it personal.
I was gonna say because it's like a personal experience.
It is.
So then who's better at cheating? Men or women?
Again,
Women, I ain't gonna lie. Now I do say that women's better
I
at
do think
cheating.
women are better at cheating.
I've never cheated in my life
calculated.
because I'm too scared to do that.
I cheated once,
Ooh.
and I will say I'll take credit for it. I've apologized to him. We've had a discussion about
Girl,
it.
how you get caught? Goddamn.
Girl, I was going through a really dark time, and I cheated on my man, and it was to this day is one of my biggest regrets.
Did you tell him or did he find out?
That's a whole story we're not gonna get into.
Well, listen.
He found out though.
I will say this: like my son's dad used to always tell me I was cheating or something, only because he was
Because
guilty.
his ass was
cheating on stop. But listen, I'm one of those people. Like, if I choose to cheat on you, I want you to know I'm cheating on you. Okay. I'm doing it with a purpose.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I will. No, I will.
No, if you
I
forget
wanna
that,
be
it's
the
like,
leader.
I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you
break
energy.
up.
Exactly. That's why I don't cheat. But I'm saying if I was to cheat,
It's like I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you energy.
it would be like
And it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
come back and
always
tell you.
with a
Guess what
man
I did,
that's better
nigga?
than
I
you.
cheated on you.
Guess where I just
We're
came from?
over.
Another man's
And
house.
think about it, y'all.
Goodbye.
When you cheat with another man, it's always going to be a man that's better than your man.
Oh yeah,
Gonna
like his
have
favorite.
either, whether it's more money
Cheat on him with his
You
favorite.
think that women, you think that
favorite
women
rapper.
are more,
or more
like,
access and resources.
or intentional? Do you think that women are more intentional with their cheating?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yes, men will fuck the bitch with the bullet
that
wounds next
stigma.
door.
I wouldn't even say emotions.
I
feel
hate
like
that
more
stigma.
purpose to it.
I hate that
I think women
stigma.
go into it with more
Men that
purpose.
cheat with a bitch that look like fucking
I was
Wesley
gonna say, I
Snipes.
feel like when men cheat,
That's what I mean. Like women are going
and they
in
be like, baby, it was just sex. I don't know.
It was just access.
Men are
Men
just like,
is
I'm out. I'm drunk.
they
or,
will
I'm-
cheat with
I
what's
just because I want to,
accessible.
because I do.
Men cheat with what's accessible. Women don't.
They cheat with purpose.
Yeah,
yeah.
men that
They cheat with intention and purpose.
Yeah.
They're not out
It
here
could be
just
a bitch
looking.
with one
That's
eye
real
that
as
look
fuck.
like Captain
women would
Jack
cheat.
Sparrow.
A woman's gonna cheat for a.
It's like if this nigga cheated on me,
like,
guess
hey,
what? I'm about to
baby.
have the nigga.
A woman-
Because look, yes, it's gonna be
I'm
like a
gonna
Jalen
invest
Rose.
in
But no,
Oh,
listen. I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
cheat
a
with
woman
her.
is
It's
going.
not-
If a woman cheats, I feel like it's for like somewhat of her benefit. Like there's a benefit coming out of it.
I'm-
A
yeah.
man cheats is just
Yeah,
he was
He
fucking
getting
bored
more
and it was
intentional and
accessible.
And purposeful about how they
kinda-
cheat, which is
To kind of stir the pot then a little bit, it is pretty easy to say then though that it's easier for women to get laid than it is for men.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way easier for
These
women to
niggas
get
are
laid.
easy.
Yeah,
They're
men are very
easy.
fucking easy. Men will fuck a pothole if they could. If it had a pussy, they will fuck it. They will fuck it. Like
true.
they'll yes.
Oh, it's crazy. Shay's got some.
Bro, like they will cheat with the most raggediest bitch you would ever see. Like you're like, that's what you wanted. No, I ain't want her, but she could suck a good dick though. You be like, well, damn. Like that's it. But like, yeah,
That's all it takes because they easy.
that's all it takes.
Niggas are easy.
And then don't let you be like, all of us are beautiful women, bro. If we was to go right now and be like to just a random man, be like, I want you to fuck me right now, bro. They'll be there on the spot.
It is true.
They'll be there on the spot.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
I feel like women do have like that line in their phone where they're like, all right.
they
and we got a certain aura. We're not creeps. Men
Definitely
could be
I
creeps.
do feel like women do have more access.
That's why so when women cheat, we cheat
Within
with
there,
intent
but I feel like
because
Yeah.
I mean,
I would never, and don't get me wrong, I've never cheated in my life. But if I was to start, it would never be with a nigga that's worse off than my actual nigga.
I wish the fuck
It
I
would be with like a Jalen Rose. Somebody
Might be
fine. Somebody with goals and ambitions. It wouldn't be with no nigga
You
that's
will
down the
cheat.
street.
you out
You
to
will
a
cheat.
resort.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying. You will cheat with someone that's giving the benefits that your man isn't giving you.
Which what
Yeah.
I mean by women cheat
Esai's point is it's
smarter
more
and more
emotional.
intentional and more purposeful.
But I don't always think it's emotional. The man could just have more money and give you things that your man with no
I didn't
money
say
gives you or something.
emotional.
No, I was saying from what. Oh, he.
I'm
Sorry, no. I will say, and you guys will agree with me. There are women out there that move
Greasy.
like how men do
Yeah, they
in
nasty.
regards to like their sexual life. So it's not always emotional, but majority of women, I feel it has to be emotional.
And them hoes is mentally ill.
For sure.
Them bitches, they done been through some shit.
Oh, that's what I'm about to say.
It's never a normal bitch that just runs through niggas.
Yeah,
like it's
If
never
a woman-
nobody normal.
if a
Daddy
woman is moving
issues.
Like
I
a
don't
man,
think
she's
that
been through it.
She's got some she needs a counselor.
Daddy
Yes, bro.
issues.
She
Go
needs
get help.
somebody to talk to because
And I know a couple of them where I just be like, girl, you need help.
like it's just like I just don't feel like
You
that.
need
Like
help.
and it is fucked up to say. And it may be you know what? I take that back. Because sometimes I look at when I know a man has cheated or like I know men that have cheated, I like to sit for a second and just kind of like look at everything and be like, what insecurity did he
Man.
ever deal with in that moment to do that?
Daddy
In my
left.
opinion.
Daddy
guess
went to the
his wee
store,
wee
never
little-
came back.
What does he got going on?
Yeah, is he
Mama
broke?
went to go. Daddy wasn't around.
Safe and
Yeah,
secure.
Mama
wasn't
was
around.
bitter growing up in the household.
The mama was a hoe. That could be a thing.
Mama was
They
a
mama was a
hoe.
hoe.
My dad was a hoe. Sorry, Dad. But all right, guys, it's been a great welcome back episode
Yes.
of my homegirls couch.
Yes.
Join us next week where we'll be cheering on the Chiefs for the Super Bowl win for the 3-peat. I'm Taylor.
Oh, I'm Asia. Hey.
I know. I don't think we've ever closed.
I'm Shay Lyriq.
I'm Justice.
And we'll see you next time, and we'll be saving you a seat.